Ever since I was a baby, according to my parents, I've been completely obsessed with big cat species. I watched The Lion King like every day for years as a toddler. And just ever since I can remember, I always wanted to study big cat species, hang out with big cat species. And from a very early age, I learned that a lot of these species are facing extinction. And so that very quickly got me interested in conservation. For my dissertation, I am focusing on interactions between people and lions, which are an apex carnivore throughout the African continent. I'm really interested in how can we understand the conflict and other types of interactions that occur between people, their livestock, and lions in a way that can help create a better coexistence that's supporting the well-being and diversity of human communities and lion populations. For my PhD project, I do a lot of field work, particularly in Laikipia, Kenya. And in order to do this, we have a bunch of local partners who are critical to the work that we're doing. We put these specialized collars on lions that have GPS sensors in them, so they can tell us where the lions are moving in the landscape without us being there disturbing the lions. And the collars are totally safe. The lions go about their regular lives after we've put them on, but they just allow us to get this sneak peek into the lion's world without being there to disturb what they're doing. Similarly, we have these solar-powered GPS ear tags that we've put on cattle that are in the same area as the lions with the collars, so that we can look at the movements of the lions and the cattle herds in the same space at the same time and learn more about which lions tend to overlap with livestock, which lions tend to kill livestock, and what are the circumstances that lead to conflicts, and how might we then tweak those circumstances to lower the chances of conflict happening. Doing fieldwork is one of my favorite things in the world. It's really tough, but it's just so rewarding, and being out in big nature, like some of these sprawling savanna ecosystems where I'm lucky enough to work, is just an incredible feeling. I have to say, being able to interact with lions so frequently, both in terms of the collaring, but also just in terms of observing them in the wild, is really incredible, and I'm still just so excited by it and feel so lucky to be able to spend a little bit of time with these creatures that I grew up being like, oh, I just hope that one day I can see a lion in the wild. Ecology is often thought of as just being about non-human nature, but humans are part of every ecosystem in the world. And so one thing that I really love about studying human-wildlife interactions is that it reintegrates people into ecosystems. And then on the applied conservation side, I'm really hoping that by understanding human-lion interactions and conflict at a very detailed level, we can give useful recommendations to our on-the-ground partners and to various community members that we work with that might help them live in coexistence with lions in a way that's best for their own well-being, for the lions' well-being, and for the ecosystems in general. Large carnivores are really threatened with extinction. Lion populations have decreased about 90% in the last century due to a lot of human activities such as habitat destruction, conflict over livestock depredation, and things like poaching as well. And so it's really important that researchers put their efforts toward conservation and toward socio-ecological systems research, and also that every single person thinks about their relationships to nature and what they can do to try and help in even the smallest ways to conserve other species around us.